thing runs like a top. Oh, there you go. Better? This is so weird having this much torque. Alright, look, I'm in second gear. Let's just start in second. Didn't even notice it. Now I'm in third gear.
Let's go over that thing.
Bathtub? I don't think I want to run over the bathtub. Alright, third gear. No problem. Why did Yamaha stop making this bike? This thing's awesome. It sounds awesome too. It has such a good exhaust tone. And this is the stock muffler. Third gear. Alright, I'm just going to leave it in third. I like this bike. I like this bike. Slow it down. You scared of this?
No.
What do you want to do?
Go it.
Alright.
Was that fun, Dad?
Yeah. So the only bike that I really have experienced that I can compare this to would be no, because that was a two-stroke. Would be Katsumi, Mr. Duff Factor's KLX 351. Now his suspension is worlds better. This thing's way too squishy. But power band wise, I don't know. This is pretty good. Katsumi was a little more linear than this. This is a little kind of peaks. It peaks quickly and then kind of tapers down as it revs. Katsumi was a little more linear. It'd be interesting to race the two bikes because the KLX was built from a 300, not a 350. This is a stock 350. Be interesting to see. I guess I did ride that KTM 350. I don't know what that was, an SXF or something like that, 350. And that bike was, it was too high strung for me. It definitely had tons more power than this, all around, but it was a little too high strung, a little too if you weren't beating it, it wasn't fun type of bike. A lot like my 125. So I think I'd prefer this, where I can actually just have fun on it without going full bore all the time. I don't remember Katsumi being this torquey, but then again it could be deceiving with more of a linear power band, because if it comes on smooth it doesn't feel as drastic, even though it could be pulling just as hard. What I like though is, even though it peters a little bit as it revs out quick, it's still, it's not just a tractor. I mean, it has some rev to it. like more or less the DR350 that I rode last week. That's another one I could compare it to. The DR350, it was really bland. I mean, it ran fine, and it was great for the mountains, but it never really had any spunk. It just kind of went burr, burr. There's no hit to it at all.
Not on that road.
Where should we go?
We could go over there.
What's over there?
Turn this way.
Turn this way? All right, we'll let Yama Jr. be the tour guide here. You tell us when to turn. Uh-oh, I see a bump.
Yeah, let's go through it. Keep on going straight.
Okay. Which way?
Go straight.
Now, for those of you that don't know anything about these old 350s, single cylinder 350 with 2 carburetors. It has a mechanical or a cable driven carburetor and a vacuum carburetor, which is what gives it that mid-range that's really nice. So in theory, it's the main carb's tuned for mid-range, and then the vacuum is for high-end. So the main carb that it usually runs on is mid-range, which is why it runs so well in mid-range. And then it's supposedly, as it revs, the vacuum increases in the intake manifold. It'll open a baffle in the secondary carb, which is where are we going, James? Okay, which is supposedly going to help it with. Oh, there's a truck up there. So supposedly, as it opens up the secondary carb, wait till it smooths out, buddy. It'll finish off the top end rev, but I think it's a little lacking on what that secondary carb does. It's not quite as efficient as you'd expect it to be. All right, but take it easy, buddy. Should we go climb a hill? All right, let's do it. Look at this. We'll get no speed for this hill. We'll just turn straight around and go up it. Let's see if this old tractor can do it in the sand. Oh, it's not even trying. It just goes right up it. Oh, oh. Okay. Alrighty. This thing is a torque monster. And I guess all you folks on 650s are just laughing at me. And then I'm laughing at you because I can actually do this kind of riding with this thing. Whoa! Yeah, buddy. Jackrabbit. All right, Yamaha, serious mistake stopping this kind of bike. This thing's awesome.
I don't understand what's going on here.